Okay, once your paper feeder tray is now ready to receive paper, you need to go to your LCD screen and get into the menu if you're not there already. And then what you need to do is hit the load button. As you can see, it says there's no paper loaded, and that's fine. We're going to load paper right now. Hit the load button. You'll be presented an option, either roll paper or manual paper. We're going to be using manual paper. Hit OK. You use the arrow key down to select manual paper and hit OK. Then you'll be prompted what type of paper you have. Number 1 is Photo Platinum, Photo Pro Platinum. Number 2 is Glossy Photo. 3 is like Fine Art Photo. If you have like a luster paper, then go ahead and select number 1, which I do have for this example. If you have a super glossy paper, then you would select number 2, use the arrows. And if you have some other paper like a matte or thicker fine art paper, then use number 3. So I'm going to use number 1 right now. I'm going to hit OK. After I hit OK, it's going to now prompt you to open the tray, which it is open right now, right? And then load the sheet against the guide. So now, this is now your prompt to go ahead and load the paper. So it says there, drop sheet in straight until you hear a click. I don't really hear a click, but it does just eventually stop. So I'm going to go ahead and load it right now. And the way to load this paper, first of all, the emulsion side up, meaning the part where it's going to be printed on, facing up. Which way is that? If you were to look at the back of your paper, sometimes there is like a mark on there, the brand of the paper. That is the rear of the paper, so this should be the front of the paper facing you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and load that right now. And it doesn't really click, but it does eventually stop. Right there, it doesn't go any further. So that's the paper loaded. Once it's then loaded, you hit OK. And it's going to go through a series of calibration. It's going to take the paper and I think it's determining its actual size by doing that, because it automatically does determine the size of this paper once it goes through this process. It'll take a few seconds. And once it's done, your LCD screen will say ready, and it'll give you the actual size of the paper that it detects. So we'll give it a few seconds here as it does its thing. And it's finished now. If you notice, it says Photo Pro Platinum, the choice that I made, and it has detected the paper as being letter size 8.5 by 11. Even though I didn't input that, that's the actual paper because I got it out of this pack. So verify that the printer actually detected the correct size of paper by referring to your photo paper packaging.